Hey Nick, you alright?
Hey anybody okay?
No, right.
Cool. So, driver fitting. So, what we're going to look at first of all is just kind of seeing what your current driver's giving you in terms of trackman numbers, looking at ball flight, etc. But all in all, first of all, kind of talk me through driver. What's the good and bad shots? What do you look for in a driver?
Fairways, mate. I'd say this driver.
Yeah.
Unless I really do a snap hook, my bad shot is
Slice.
yeah,
Right, okay.
high and left and right, not many yardage, and then when I get it, I get it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I'm a big carry of the ball, but it
Has a lot of rollout.
yeah, definitely,
Okay.
definitely.
So, good and bad shots. Maybe a bit of a variance in direction.
Sometimes I have a two-way miss, but I'd say if I'm going to miss the ball, it's definitely push right, block right,
okay.
left right, yeah.
So, if I was to put a driver into your hands at the end of today that you maybe to go out and take away, what would you want that driver to do?
One-way miss instead of two, maybe.
Okay. So kind of looking at dispersion?
Yeah, I'd say so. I think more fairways is better. I'm off 8, I've just literally gone to 8 now.
Right, okay.
But I do feel like I can get down, but on my course, sometimes you go right, you are blocked out a bit.
Okay, so what course do you play at?
CAMCORDER.
Right, okay, so in terms of what you've got out there, is it a tight golf course?
It's a tight-ish, but if you go left, sometimes you're out of bounds. If you go right, you're always safe, but you're blocked out.
You've got, okay, so would you say you're going to be a good driver of the golf ball? Is driver something you have to hit on every par 4 and every par 5? Or?
Not really, but it helps.
Okay.
But it helps, yeah.
So if you had someone that's going to give you a bit more of that and maybe...
We have got a couple of long goals, but then we've got a couple of holes that are reachable.
Okay. Okay.
So it's worth having a crack.
Yeah, okay, perfect, right. So what we're going to do first of all is we're going to get 4 or 5 shots, maybe 6 with your current driver, look at what numbers we get in, look at the ball flight, see what's going on, and then we'll have a bit of a chat where we're going to go with the new titleist straps.
Brilliant.
Perfect. That'd be the stock kind of shot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which I can handle that. I'd have, you know, for my handicap.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely my bad one.
That one there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely. Which I bet a lot of it will be human error, but that is repeatable, should I say?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Do you like seeing that shot?
I don't mind, because that shot would
safe.
probably be in the rough, wouldn't it? I'd
Okay.
find it, wouldn't I? But I'd rather hit it straight if I could. But easier said than done.
That shot there, is that the one you'd see where it starts to roll out loads and loads and
Probably,
loads?
yeah. Probably, because it would pulley, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Same again. That's also a good bad shot.
A little bit variances, maybe some that went to right, maybe difference in flight, etc.
Yeah,
but different things going on. But let's look at your numbers. So, relative to dispersion, they're the kind of shots that we've hit there. So obviously a little bit left, a little bit right. And when we look at your numbers, just maximise that. So what we've got going on, we've got ball speed at 155 mph. Launching it around 9.5 degrees with 2.2 spin, so that's kind of equating to round that up 224 carry, 277 total. 244.
244 carry.
Yeah. So big thing, we've got differences here again in ball speed: 156, 151, 156, 158, 156. So a couple in there, but what you miss strike, there's a bit there. There's 7 mph differences there in ball speed.
Right. Okay.
But what also there is big differences in spin.
There's everything.
So
isn't there?
there's a bit of everything kind of going on there. So
well, every number actually, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Yeah. So and that first one 3.9. So there's lots and different numbers kind of going on there. So if you think about that from a level of consistency, is that working for you?
Probably, yeah.
I mean, they're not too far off in terms, well, 224, 245 carry, 240, 234, 255. So relative to that kind of up and down dispersion that we talk about. I mean, direction wise, obviously we've got that left and right. Just take that away. So we've got left and right, but then we've also got that up and down as well. So if we can maybe, like you said before, give you a drive that's going to give you a bit more, bring that in, give you a bit more stability.
Get you, yeah.
Maybe. and then just look at giving you a driver that's going to give you repeatability in terms of the consistency, the numbers and the ball flight, etc. We want to make sure that when you hit in a driver, you know what that driver's going to do. It's not going to go, well, it could do this and it could do that. Does that kind of make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Spot on. So let me just go up and build a driver up for us. Obviously talking about what we talked about, your numbers that we saw with your driver. We're going to hit TS2 first. Again, I'm not going to tell you too much about the spec we're going to get in, but
yeah, definitely not.
Feedback.
Okay.
Is you give me a hand in terms of how it looks, what you like about it, what you don't like about it. The more feedback, the better. Yeah, and obviously still using that target line.
It looks alright, doesn't it? It's
yeah.
Standard, not no disrespect, standard. It looks old school, should you say?
It's very different to maybe how 917 looked. Very different looks.
Never hit that, so
okay.
Feels heavy. And I'm glad that's the bad shot.
Okay.
A more human error, definitely. It's probably the best I've got since I've been here.
That flight, do you like the way that flights?
Yeah, that flew, didn't it?
That's your longest one.
Well, I could tell that in the air when it's bounced off that hill.
The other things we kind of look at when we look at how we want to launch it and spin it. That ball flight there
stayed, didn't it?
A lot where I'd want to see yours.
It's more going down and running, isn't it? It's always tailing off, isn't it?
Exactly.
No, I didn't enjoy it. Well, that's, I know for a fact, it was my best day. Midges left, but a good hit.
How does it feel stripe-wise? Does it feel solid?
Yeah, well, I'm hitting it bang in the middle. It does feel solid, yeah. Definitely give you that 100%, yeah. It's a good hit, a little bit left, but not massively, but it will be me, that, I'd say.
Does it feel controllable, or does it feel like the club's out of control?
No, it feels... I would imagine they're all fairways them. If that last one, it's only going in a rough. They're not.
Okay.
Probably the first shot, but obviously it's the first shot with it as well, isn't it?
Yeah. That ball flight there for me is, if we can get that a bit more consistently, that's where I'd want it to exactly. I want it to be just as that.
No, this is. I'm going to say no. This is people who play with me.
Yeah.
That ball there. I don't know the figures.
Yeah.
I don't know if this makes sense to you or not. I play like an orange castle tee, the big one.
Yeah.
And when I hit a ball like that one there,
yeah,
everyone says, great shot.
Yeah.
But when I look down, with my tees in the ground like this one, that ball's gone nowhere near than it looks.
In terms of distance?
Yeah.
Okay.
So wherever that went, but I know that swing then there, people who play with me,
yeah,
the shot looks better than it is.
Okay.
It goes nowhere, but it looks like it has.
So, okay, well how far do you reckon that's gone?
If my average carry is 240,
your average carry, your driver was
243,
244.
244. I would say that's gone
carry.
I'd say that probably carried 220.
252.
250. Right, well that's a good thing because that is, and I mean that, I've got loads of videos on my channel to prove it, where I turn around and say it's not as good as you think. Every time people who play with me, if my tee stays in the ground, they just know through experience it's like it's straight.
Yeah.
It looks like it's gone a long way, but it hasn't. So that's good to know, isn't it? That's got to be a benefit, isn't it?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, that's just coming down to better kind of launch spin and obviously ball speed. The ball speed is definitely, we have maybe dispersion, maybe not quite there we want it to be, but with a few in there, 160 ball speeds, we're at 155 with your own.
Right. So that actually went 250.
That carried 252. That last one. Including all them shots you've hit there, an average carry at 248.
So that's 4 yards, isn't it?
But that one where you kind of hit the bit toey, that missed strike out of there, but everything else carried 250.
Yeah, that one probably was shot at both drivers, wasn't it?
250, 257, 251, 252 carry. Let me just change the spec on TrackMan 1 second. Okay, let me know how this one feels.
I feel like the shaft feels lighter, and I feel like now I can feel the head.
Okay.
That's just, and I'm not tech person, it's just how it feels. I'd say that was kind of a bad shot, but it's straight as a die with that little fade, isn't it? I won't say it's gone massive, but it's, I can go and hit it again, it's down the middle, isn't it?
Wasn't massive. 255 carry. 282 total. 158 ball speed.
I feel like I can repeat that swing.
The big thing with TS2s, what we're getting is a slightly higher MOI, so more forgiving head. This is the 2.
Yeah,
good. But when you put it down visually, does the face look kind of very straight?
Yeah. I mean, I'm one of these, I don't take much notice.
Yeah.
I just rather look, yeah, and give that a whack.
This driver, TS2, is all about giving tons of stability. They actually, what we're getting out on tour with the tour players with this driver is that they're actually struggling shaping the driver.
Brilliant.
But they like that. They want to have that high bomb flight. They want to have that flight that's going up there that's just bombing. Like that.
I'd say I like that. As good as
that flight for me, for me with you, if I can get the golf ball getting up on more that trajectory.
Is that more a bit me as well? Is it?
Well, your swing hasn't changed that much in 20 shots, so
right, okay.
We're changing spec of golf club here to give you better, you know.
I mean, I like that. That was a straight as a die. That was
yeah,
just...
you know, the ball does 4 things. It's how it launches, the velocity, the backspin, and dispersion. So number 1 thing for you was dispersion, right? That's one thing. You know, as a fitter, I've got to go, well, what can I do more to make you do less, almost?
Yeah. I mean, I said the first shot you couldn't do anything because it was definitely me, because I could tell my face was wide open.
That's human. That's golf. You know, golf is, you know.
But they are tighter. I can
left
see
and right dispersions always, but looking up and down.
I don't know if you can see down there, with like the 2 flags. Yeah. I put 2 markers. The balls are in them, and that is a tight fairway.
Yeah, 100%. Like yeah, you know, there's probably what, only 15, 20 yards between that red and that checkered flag. Well, let's hit a few more.
That's a bad shot, but it's still hit a fairway, wasn't it?
Yeah. So a quick look at that hosel for a second. So now I know the kind of drive is working relative to what we're looking for in spin and distance. Again, 257 carry.
257.
And this is the big thing we're looking with this driver. It's the consistency in ball speed.
Right.
Yeah, we talked about speed before. Clubhead speed is great providing we have strike. If we're giving you see with your driver, there's variances in ball speed depending on the strike, right? What we're looking for in a driver is we're looking for maximum ball speed from every single shot. Let's say from your centered strike, let's just use a number of, let's say 158, yeah, from a middle strike.
Yeah.
If you then hit one slightly heel, slightly right, we don't want to see 7-6 mile per hour drop offs in ball speed.
Right.
We want to kind of keep that as close to what your fastest ball speed, if that makes sense. And that's how, through design, in terms of face materials, in the things we've done with the new drivers, is to give you more stability. So just change the hosel setting again. I'm not going to tell you. Just a hosel? Change hosel here. So
just the same shaft then?
Same shaft, same head, same weight. What I'm looking at here is helping you fine tune the ball flight.
Okay.
Okay.
See that with me again, but still, that's the shot cover. It's still findable.
It's a completely different look. You know how when we talked about your driver before, how like the flights are almost very different.
Yeah, that was still the same height, wasn't it?
All these are pretty much kind of.
I'll give you that 100%. It's the same height, definitely.
And that's what we're looking at, consistency. We're looking at kind of.
Yeah, so you've got an idea where it's going to go then.
100%.
Yeah. I feel like that twisted in my arms, a bit more me, but still gone there, hasn't it? Still right to centre, if anything, isn't it?
252 carry.
Yeah, and I thought that was a solid hit, to be fair, as well.
So out of the shots we've hit there, we can maybe say with this driver your miss is maybe a tad more right than it is left.
Oh, well, I've not really gone left, have I? Left centre maybe, but fairways. I think fairways is just.
Don't feel light or heavy.
Then didn't really notice, to be honest. I was just hitting it. Hit again then.
Yes, please. There we go.
Wow.
Again, this is things I'm doing for the hosel help you fine tune ball flight.
Right, okay.
So let's just take a break there, as we're hitting a lot of shots here. So let's look at numbers. So the blue to the purple. So you see straight away, you talked to me, you wanted to hit more fairways.
Yeah, definitely.
We've ticked a huge box there.
Massively, yeah.
Numbers. So we've got the purple to the blue. So you see your club head speed there between the two is exactly the same, 102 mile per hour.
Wow.
Okay. Ball speed, it's only saying there another mile per hour on top of yours, but there's been a couple up there that have been a bit higher. But look, kind of 158 to 156, there's only 2 mile per hour there of differences in ball speed, whereas your own, yeah, no, TS2's there, that's yours. I've just put a TS2 into your driver. But there was 158 to 157, so there was 7 mile per hour difference. 7? Yeah, with yours.
Would that be a lot then?
Yeah,
obviously it is with
every mile per hour is 2 to 2.5 yards of carry.
Okay. So
with the Titleist TS2, there's 2 mile per hour difference in ball speed from your best to worst strike.
Right. So that's up to 6 yards then.
Yeah.
Technically.
We've got you slightly more higher launch, but we're giving you a bit more the consistency of spin again.
Yep.
So you were carrying yours at 244. You're carrying this. You ran that up 255 carry.
Yeah.
But again, the height.
11 yards, isn't it?
The height. Look at the differences in height. 68 foot with yours. 78 foot with the Titleist, so they're spending more time in the air, so your carries more. 277 total to 282. So again, I won't worry about this number too much because there's such you had that one down there that ran forever.
Yeah. I would imagine though, and this is me myself what I'm weighing up and learning.
Yeah. What
the ball finishes could, it's conditions.
100%.
So carries the only thing you control, isn't it?
Yeah. 100%, like
So carry's important because that's what you're going to do consistent.
You'll take that to every golf course you play.
Yeah, in winter I would imagine my Callaway Epic then it's only carrying I say only, it's still good enough 242, 243.
Yeah. But then it's
not going to do much in winter then, is it?
Yeah.
So this even probably go longer in winter, would it?
10 yards more carry. Yeah, because you think about all the variables stay the same.
Yeah.
We're getting the same conditions, so yeah, we're always looking at carry because you're going to take carry to every golf course.
Yeah.
Where you could play, you could be playing at Dunsko one day, and then you could go and play at Royal Lytham the next day. You're going to get it's totally different turf conditions, so you're going to get different rollouts, you're going to get different kicks. So, but you're going to hit that carry difference a little bit more.
Yeah.
Couple more things. One more thing I'm going to do with the driver.
Yep.
Makes sense. So, any questions?
I think the question is, not really, because I don't know what you're giving me, but you're going to tell me after. That's if I had a question, I've not a clue what shaft what. I mean, I don't really want to know, to be fair.
Yeah.
But the viewers do. If it works, it works. It don't really matter what's written all down on it, is it?
Perfect. Right. So let's hit a few more. And again, any differences in feel and looks, the more info you can give me, the better.
Just the same, just feels midges heavy at bottom.
Oh, look at that. That's a completely different ball flight.
Wow.
I do, won't it?
Again, 251 carry, ball speed 156.
I know what you're thinking. I must be a crap putter.
But that's another thing as well, if we can get you in the fairway more, your second shot then just becomes so much easier.
And this
Rip them
frozen rope. Fairway finder.
Yeah, fantastic.
You've got this with them.
Yeah, fantastic that.
Fairway finder, isn't it? The old hashtag. Do you need any more? Because they're just straight as an eye then.
I mean, dispersion.
They can't be any, it's straight as a line, won't it?
It's not got as much carry out of them. Obviously, we've hit a lot of golf shots as well, but just that bit of a miss strike there. But look at dispersion. So the green, 155 ball speed. So we maybe not got as much as a couple of the other ones. But again, launch and spin's good. 248 carry, so it's still carrying further than your own. It does say TS2 on your one, I just forgot to change the tab.
Yeah, it's straight as a die though, isn't it?
But yeah, differences in dispersion. And all I've done on that one there, so with the spec we've got you into there, it's a TS2 drive again, just a bit more stability, 10.5 degrees.
So it's 10.5?
10.5.
Right,
yeah.
okay.
Just for me, because I want to get your ball up there. Shaft wise,
that's curiosity, that one. I'm not a techno thingy, but I do want to know now.
It's the Tensai Blue, which is kind of that mid-launching, mid-spinning shaft in a stiff. Again,
by, who's it by?
Mitsubishi.
Right, that's easy to pronounce, thank God for that.
Very popular shaft out on tour. It's won a lot of events out on tour. Shaft length 45.
Is that standard?
It used to be our own standard. Our standard is 45.5, so I've gone a little bit shorter.
Okay.
So we talked about looking at the dispersion before.
Will that help? Because I have that tendency, I try to hover the club where I lift up, but that help that?
Maybe, potentially just for more kind of confidence side of it.
Right, okay.
But again, lengthwise is a factor, because you see the first drive that we gave was good numbers, but it was direction.
Yeah, I mean that was
as soon as I've gone shorter.
Is that what you did near the end then, shorter shaft? Right.
Second turn, then what I've done with it is basically with the head weight. The other head weight is kind of the standard, and this is the really cool thing we can do when we talk about fine tuning ball flight.
Yep.
Number one thing I'm doing, I've changed the hosel slightly to A2.
Right.
What that does is make the club basically too cut to draw in a way.
Okay.
I've made the club more upright, which is helping with direction.
Brilliant.
So that's why we're getting them slightly straighter shots now.
Oh, frozen roll.
And with the head weight, in the last couple there, I changed the head weight. So you said before it felt a little bit different when I changed the length. I've just changed the weight back to what it'd be for the swing weight, just to get the swing weight back to what it was. So I've made it 2 grams heavier in the head, just to kind of give us, and that's because what's giving us the stability.
Brilliant. Absolutely. Listen, thank you very much.
No problem. There we go.
What I will say, golf mates, what a great fitting that were. Thanks for this lad, because I forgot his name. I think it's Ian. Nick. But I'm telling you, I'm goosed, but I really enjoyed that, and all the data's going to stack up, innit?
100%.
Good old the wife, when she's got news, I might want a new club, but thanks very much for your time.
All the best, thank you very much.